Hi, are you dealing with back pain that happens when you bend over to tie your shoe or sit for periods of time, or maybe even just rest on your elbows? It can start as a dull ache, sometimes it can be sharp and stabby, sometimes it can even shoot down the leg and feel electric. If that's you, you could be dealing with a bulged or herniated disc. We always recommend seeing a local physical therapist or consulting with your primary care physician to get the ball rolling. Today, we're going to talk about 4 exercises that you can do now while you wait to get in with those local providers. The first exercise we're going to do is the cat cow. So the cat cow is really good for gaining control and stability of the lumbar spine and the abdominals, but also the pelvis, which is really important at creating flexion or extension at the lower back. So to do a cat cow, we're going to start on all fours here. What we're going to do is we are going to first round our back and try to squeeze our abdominals and try to get everything nice and rounded as high as we can. If this creates pain, then don't go quite as far into the motion. You're going to pause. Then we're going to slowly come back into the cow position, which is going to make our backs really arched here. We're going to pause. And then we're going to come back up into the cat position. Again, we don't want to go extremely far into the pain ranges for either of these exercises. We are going to start with 10 to 15 repetitions for the cat and the cow, but make sure we pause within that range. This exercise is called the Mackenzie extension exercise. What we're going to do is we're going to lay in various different positions on our belly and work our way into extension. So we're going to start first out here with our elbows in front of us so that our chest is a little closer to the ground. And we're going to hang out here. If this is comfortable, then we're going to bring our elbows in and rest on our elbows here. See how my lower back is a little bit more arched now? Again, we're just trying to hang out here and stay in this position with our back nice and relaxed. If this is comfortable, then we're going to come and extend our elbows here. We can change the degree of our lower back arch by bringing our hands closer in, okay? I tend to recommend 2 to 5 minutes in any of these positions, whichever is comfortable for you. And we're trying to slowly work our way up to that 5 minutes. This next exercise is called the bird dog. The bird dog is good for core stability, hip and arm control, but it adds in a balance component to it also. So that way you're really trying to control all things. So we're going to start on all fours here. Then what we're going to do is with the opposite arm and the opposite leg, we're going to extend out into what we call the bird dog position, as if we're a pointer and we're pointing at a bird. Then we're going to bring back our hand and knee. We're going to switch arms. We're going to alternate. And we're going to pause at the top. Bring this back. Then extend out, pause out there. Bring it back. If this is really difficult for you or you're having a lot of pain with it, then we can separate the arms and the legs, which would look like this. Arm, pause, come back. Arm, pause, come back. Leg, pause, come back. Leg, pause, come back. A couple of things to really note are hip position and spine position. We want to try and stay neutral here. We don't want to arch way back out. And we don't want to rotate and shift. And we don't want to shift and rotate here. as we're doing these. Start with 10 to 15 reps per side and slowly work our way up. The last exercise is a pelvic tilt. Pelvic tilts are really important to help gain control of the pelvis and the lumbar spine. This is gonna take all of the other variables out, like standing on our feet or spinal posture from gravity. It's just gonna really help us focus in on that, which can make it a little bit easier. So we're gonna start in the hook lying position on our back with our knees bent. Some people like to put their hands behind their back or on their pelvis. Those are completely fine for feedback tools. I'm gonna put my hands behind my lower back here, but I'm gonna remove this one so you can see what's happening. Now what I'm gonna do with my pelvis is I'm going to rock forward in an anterior pelvic tilt, and I'm gonna feel my lower back lift away from my hands here. Then I'm going to drop my pelvis into a posterior pelvic tilt, and I'm gonna feel my lower back compress against my hand here. So each time we do this, we're gonna lift up, we're gonna pause. We're only going as far as we can without the pain. And then we're gonna come down and smash our hand and pause. And we're only going as far as we can without the pain. So we're just gonna go back and forth here. We're gonna do 10 to 15 repetitions. We hope you like these exercises. Again, we recommend that you follow up with your primary care physician or a local physical therapist who can better help guide you in finding out what is actually wrong and how to go about fixing it as fast as possible. Please like, subscribe, and share, and drop a comment below for any feedback. All right, thanks. Bye.
These exercises, when done consistently and with proper form, can significantly aid in your recovery from a herniated disc. Stay committed, and remember that consistency is key to long-term relief. Valley Rehab, Physical Therapy and Return to Work Center.